Hello. Hi, baby.
Hi, I'm little.
Yes, you're tiny.
You're big.
Okay, well, I just want to talk a little bit about, I don't know how long this is going to be, honestly.
You're big.
I would just like to reach out to those of us who
I'm bigger.
good might be in a situation right now where they're coming to realize like their expectations, were not met or aren't being met, or just like the reality check of realizing, maybe I expected too much from someone. You know what I mean? It may not be too much to you because in your head it's just like, well, I would give this and this and this, But then when you realize like the person in your life or people in your life don't share that same desire or understanding, it can be a little bit disappointing. And I think one thing that we need to remember, and this goes along with my previous video where I talked about learning to love again after, traumatic relationships. When you consciously make the choice to trust after trauma, it's like every day is a conscious choice. Every day that you spend with the person you are trusting, it's a conscious choice to trust. It's a conscious choice to love with your whole heart the same way as you did before you saw the sick realities of this world, And in giving that conscious love, I think one important thing to remember is to not idealize those people in your life, be it your friend, a coworker, a partner, people you connect with in general on a deeper level, not just acquaintances, It's really important to make sure that you do not idealize them. Now, what that means is, it means a few different things. It means do not make excuses for actions that are not what you feel you deserve. Honestly, there's that. But also, you'll probably learn with experience, but no, Basil. You really can't expect someone who hasn't gone through, the same processes that you've already gone through, or even if they have and went through it a different way, you can't expect them to come out. You can't expect them to be like you. You can't expect them to love like you. You can't expect them to be Basil. No, you can't really expect them to see the world the same way as you. So where you have learned to consciously love every day, wake up and make the choice to love someone and trust someone, they may not have gone through the process to where they understand it is essential to consciously love, consciously appreciate what you have, consciously give, It's a little hard for me to put into words. Basically, you don't want to build an illusion in your head of a person, and you also don't want to hold them to your own understanding of the world and, the events that happen in your life that you share. The reason why it's dangerous is because when it comes down to it and you are faced with an obstacle jointly, the way they handle this obstacle that you are both facing may not be how you would handle it. In fact, it could be the complete opposite way. Maybe they handle extreme situations by using denial. And, I can't speak for anyone else, but I can speak for myself. It's like, you can't use denial. Using denial means that you will prolong negative situations. As long as you don't confront it, it's going to repeat itself over and over and over. You get what I'm saying? And so, I mean, I know that. I know that because I've been there. You know, honestly, I think that's an ongoing learning process, because at the end of the day, it's like we want to love and we want to share with other people. And so because that drive is so strong, we're willing to deny anything that puts that into question or threatens that, or threatens the idealization that we've created for that person. Sorry if this table is shaking. My cat suddenly wants to kill the table. I don't know why. But no, don't get me. I'm not doing anything to you, Basil Boy. What is wrong? And yeah. So I want to keep this short because editing my 20-minute video, which you'll probably see before this one, is heck on earth with my software. My software is great, but for some reason it just keeps crashing, so we'll just keep this short. But yeah, don't idealize. If you don't know what idealization is, it's where you, and I'll put the definition here on the screen. It's where you create an image in your head of a person or a situation that is not necessarily based on reality, but it's what you would expect for yourself in your dealings with this person. Like, you know, if you have a friend, you make a friend and it's just like, oh man, we're gonna go to the theme park and we're gonna go on all the rides and we're gonna, you know, watch all the parades at nighttime and we're gonna go for 5 days. But then, you know, when you get to the theme park, there's some conflicts there because, you know, your friend is a little scared of some of those rides. You don't go on all the rides. Okay, your friend is tired 2 days in. You know, you bought 5 days of tickets and, you know, you had this image in your head that was so thick that you threw all your money into a 5-day vacation with this person, only to find out this person wasn't the image that you had in your head. I think it's really hard at times to be able to understand like the difference between reality and your idealization because you want it so bad. And at times you'll even have situations where that person plays into your idealization and you know they want to believe that they're that. They want to believe that they are all those things that you are saying they are. But unfortunately, when it comes down to it, in the heat of the moment, they will be who they are. They cannot be your idealization. They're going to be who they are, and you can't change that. So I think it's very important to make sure that we're not creating an image in our head of anyone in our lives, especially those that we are close to or share our lives with, that doesn't exactly fit what they are capable of or their actions. You see what I'm saying? So just go based on what that person chooses and what that person is and what that person does. And remember, they are on their own separate journey. They're not going to be at the same level as you, regardless of if it's higher or lower. You know, they have their journey too. Don't idealize them into oblivion and then wonder why, you know, they don't get it in the heat of a moment. And that is all. This is under 10 minutes. I'm so proud of myself. I have 10 seconds to develop. Yay! Actually, I'm going to edit it, so it's going to be a little bit shorter. But yeah, bye. Thank you so much. Have a great day.